Welcome to Panther News.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you.
Hey Panthers, thank you for tuning in today. I'm Fletcher N.
And I'm Brooklyn Kaufman. Welcome to Panther TV.
Let's check in with Haley and Caleb for History Today.
Thanks, Fletcher. And hey guys, it's your favorite History Today hosts, Caleb and Haley.
Welcome back, and we hope you all had an amazing Thanksgiving break.
So speaking of Thanksgiving, today we have a special edition of History Today. We know you miss seeing our pretty faces. Out for it, we're going to explore what happened on history over last week's break.
Alright, so on November 25th, 1920, the first ever Thanksgiving parade was held in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
On November 26, 1917, the National Hockey League, or NHL, formed, while the previous National Hockey Association disbanded.
On November 27th, 1817, U.S. soldiers attacked an Indian village in Florida, beginning the Seminole War.
On November 28, 1717, the infamous pirate Blackbeard attacked a French merchant vessel called the La Concorde, which after captured would be renamed Queen Anne's Revenge.
On November 29th, 1775, Sir James J. invented invisible ink.
Now today is National Miners Day. If you know a miner, give them our thanks, as mining is one of the most dangerous jobs in the United States.
You can use hashtag National Miners Day on social media. Back to y'all at the news desk.
2019 isn't quite over, but everybody is looking back from YouTube to Spotify. As we near the end of the year, it's fun to take a look back on what you and others have been listening to over the past 12 months and the past decade. Spotify has released 2019 Wrapped, its latest showcase of the most popular songs, artists, and genres. If you're a Spotify user, you can log into the Spotify Wrapped website or view the content through the Spotify app. It'll then show you infographics about what you were listening to throughout the 4 seasons of this year, who your most listened to artists were, which countries your favorite artists come from, and information about the most listened types of music. As part of its end-of-year festivities, Spotify has also released information about all users, top artists, and tracks. The most streamed artists of 2019 were Post Malone, Billie Eilish, and Ariana Grande, and the most streamed podcast was the Joe Budden podcast with Rory and Mal. When it comes to the end of the decade, the most streamed artists were perhaps unsurprisingly Drake, Ed Sheeran, and Post Malone. The most streamed track of the decade was Shape of You by Ed Sheeran.
YouTube released its year in review video Thursday as a part of its annual tradition of highlighting the year's biggest trends and creators on the platform. After the uproar that last year's Rewind 2018 video caused, YouTube presented this year's video as a compilation of the platform's biggest moments in an effort to highlight the content that users have watched and liked. However, immediate reactions across the internet hint that this year's video is not going to get the positive feedback YouTube hoped for. The Rewind 2019 video itself has already received nearly 250,000 dislikes compared to 150,000 likes, and thousands of comments from angry YouTube users. People have been quick to voice their displeasure and say that they feel let down by the video, which doesn't appear to have the same amount of production work and effort behind it as Rewind videos in the past years. However, not everyone was upset about the YouTube's 2019 video. YouTubers like Laura DIY and Casey Neistat highlighted the video's inclusion of national and breakout creators, while others said that the video actually appeared to be more diverse than the Rewind videos in the past.
Color Guard and Band are currently doing a fundraiser with chocolate and fruit snacks. If you'd like to support them, keep your eyes open for members. Everything is $1.
Seniors, if you have signed up for Project Graduation and have not picked up your senior shirt, stop by the table in the cafeteria to pick yours up. The Project Graduation concession table is also up and running. Everything is $1. Now let's check in with Riley and his group for some more school news.
Hey Panthers, it's your boy, Riley, back at it again with another school news. The FFA Christmas party is on the 12th at 6:30 p.m. at the barn. Ask an officer or an FFA member on details for that. Project Graduation will have an after-school concession stand in the cafeteria. Everything is only $1. Go buy some stuff. The library has angels to adopt for Christmas. The angel tree is sponsored by Manna House. All unwrapped gifts are due back to the library by December 11th. The Interact Club will be selling bands and bracelets to help raise money for the American Cancer Society. The bands are $2 and the beaded bracelets are $3. If you want one, go see Mrs. Escobar in room 124 or the other officers that will be selling them. That's pretty much it, so I will see you later. Back to you at the news desk.
Now let's go to Cash and Antonio with sports.
The Panther boys basketball team lost a tough one to the defending 4A state champions, Faith Family, with final score of 81-68. Mac Madison led the team with 26 points Tuesday night. The next game for the Panthers is tonight in the Spring Creek Classic at 6 o'clock. Also, congratulations to Gabe Darrett for earning MHS Swimmer of the Month.
Any athlete who is interested in running hurdles for the track team needs to see Coach Hides in room 226. Between now and next Friday, December 13th, you can also email Coach Hides to let her know if you're interested. And if you can't drop by to see her, this is the only for athletes who don't compete in track currently.
The Panther wrestling team is competing in a meet today and tomorrow at Weatherford High School. Be sure to come out and support our wrestlers. The Lady Panthers had a great win over Colleyville Heritage with a score of 44-31. Congratulations, ladies. The Lady Panthers' next game will be next Friday at Lake Ridge High School.
And if you haven't already, be sure to check our latest Coaches Show segment featuring Coach Tennis and some of her players from MHS, Varsity Girls Basketball Team. That's all for sports. Back to you as the news desk.
Thanks, Antonio and Cash. Panthers, keep your eyes and ears open for the upcoming Panther TV Christmas hashtags and videos.
And thank you for tuning into this week's Panther TV. Be sure to follow us on Twitter @MidlowMedia for up-to-date news and clips.